I don't want to be left behind. They say the few are chosen. They say the few are chosen. They say the few are chosen, and I don't want to be left behind. But it's a T-O-O, and now it's time to go. But it's the train. We rolling down the train. We want to show you how we kicks it back. It goes up, a shiggly, it goes up. You say, a sight, fight.
How y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to all them babies out there slinging that monkey. What it do. And shout out to the players who was out there slinging that meat. Bills got to be paid. This is still basically like the first of the month. It is the second of the month. It is May the 2, 2024 out here in the doggone street. Damn it. You need to pay who you owe. Stop making excuses. Just go ahead on and pay these people what it do. I hope all is well with everyone. I see an 82. So I'm feeling a little bit better that I see an 82. Appreciate that right there. You say, hey, Willie, say smoke on that good. Damn it, we got to wait till it's legal. Well, we ain't got to wait till it's legal. But I would advise a whole bunch of you good people out here who had these doggone jobs. I hear that you need your job. You need your job to take care of you and your family. Don't smoke that reefer yet. Because what I am thinking because they are going to, it is going to pass in Florida. It is going to pass in Florida. Even if you don't smoke, people are just going to vote for it anyway because we may have kin folks who is behind bars because of that reefer, and we like, you know what I'm saying, this hit don't even make no sense no more. It is stupid. They have lied to us, and because they have lied to us, people are going to come out in droves, and they're actually going to push that yay instead of that nay. That's what I'm talking about. But I do believe that a whole bunch of companies is going to do randoms. I think the companies who do randoms, but they have not done randoms for you good people, they is going to do randoms. I don't know. I just got a real funny feeling that they is finna up the ante on them randoms. Give y'all a pat on the back because you made it over 100 by 05. Do y'all understand how great that is by 05? That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Sonya for being a member for 21 months. Say, hey, Pastor, well, hey, that to you then. Appreciate you for being around here. They say they don't drug test in Atlanta schools. You is lying to me? So people who work for the school board, they don't get drug tested? Is that what you're telling me? Because we do not want to put out no false information now, because people, they need their jobs. People, they really do need their jobs, and more people are trying to get jobs. I know in Florida, I think, if I'm not mistaken, you do have to take a drug. Yes. To work with kids in the school board, you do have to take a drug test. I don't know if they will do randoms. I have no idea. Do they have like a random system, or do they just wait until they feel the need of drug testing? You say they can only test you in Cali if you get caught smoking at work. Oh, really? Shout out to California for that type of law. That's what's up. Said laugh out loud. I'm about to spark a blunt while I catch a few minutes of this live before I leave for work. Listen, now shout out to the people who can smoke
and still go to work because the job, they really don't care nothing about that right there. You know what I'm saying? But do not put your livelihood on the line trying to get high. Please do not do that. Do not do that. Because you will get high. But you will lose your doggone job. And then you're going to be having to borrow money and stuff. You're going to have to be asking people to help you with your doggone essential product. I don't, listen, we is too old. We is too grown to be asking people for funds for our essential products. Listen, you need your kids taken away from you if you got to ask somebody to help you support your essential products, because essential products really come before you even pay your bills. I know what you're thinking, Willie. But you did say that the bills is most important. No. You need your essential products to continue to live out here in these doggone street. Because listen, a lot of people, they really don't need much understand. If certain people did not have their essential products, there'd probably been them bust you upside your head. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of essentials, it calms people's nerves. It make people stay to themselves because people, they don't want to be bothered, and people, they don't want their high to be blown. So they will typically do their essential products in the comfort of their own home or just not around a lot of people. You know, so it calms people down. It really do calm people down and make people be like, oh man, what I went through earlier, it ain't that serious. Yeah, no. And they tend to let things go. So essential products can fall under a blessing. Essential products, they can be a blessing for allowing other people to live out here in these doggone streets. Y'all understand that if that person that you knew who be high, and you may have gotten into arguments with that person, and they just argue and they just let it go. Imagine if that person didn't get high. Huh? Just imagine if that person, they didn't get high. And y'all around here arguing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Alright, no. Go ahead. The outcome may be totally different. I don't even know how I even started talking about this. Right? Oh, yep, because we were talking about the reefer and stuff like that right there. But it will be legal, but I just want to tell people, please, pretty please, be careful with your company and these randoms. The 828 Polk County, North Carolina done made on up in here. What it do. California's up in the house. The ATL shouted is up in the building. The 757 is up in the house. Come on in. The 612 is up in this thing. Boy, y'all keep it coming. I like the way it's looking. It's looking really good earlier. Y'all lit early. But listen, the D is in the building though. What up though, Pastor? What's happening? The Bronx, New York is in the building. Say, well, poppin', Pastor. Let's get these 30 minutes of 5. We finna try to do what we can do and see what we can do. Got to be more careful. Listen, we're not going to rumble tonight. We're not going to kick tonight. My bad. My apologies ahead of time. The 334 the Gump Monkey Town is up in the building. Oakland, California is coming on through. North Carolina is up in the building. What's happening? Brooklyn's in the house. That's what I'm talking about. The 4 is up in this thing. The ATL shouting is up in the building. Chi-Town is up in here. Illinois is in the building. That's what I'm talking about. But y'all all across the great United States of America, appreciate y'all for being here. Louisiana Purchase is up in the building. What's happening? Hold on. Shout out to the rich people out in Louisiana who have went to court and been fighting it for 10 years to create their own little city out there. That's what's up. They don't want to be around you people no more. I may do some talking about that right there tomorrow. You got some rich folk who have been approved by the courts. They can create their own city. Their own city. That's what's up. They got so many donors and all that fly stuff. They got people with money backing them up to where they ain't got to be around you people. Yeah. And you can't really get mad at people. You can't. Now listen, look. Maybe you can't call them people racist, but I would say it's not really racist because black folks could have done the same thing. Well, they could have. They could have done the same thing if they just had the right lawyers and things like that, because black folks, they do got money. Black folks, they do got money. And I do believe that black folks can buy up a whole bunch of land and just start building. Just buy up a whole bunch of land and start building and have what is that word? Fluential. Well, people that prosper, like people who work, like the middle class people, move into these neighborhoods and build black communities. You know. Yeah. I do believe that black folks can do it. Yeah. You say we'll get to moving rich folk. That you yeah. They deciding to they don't want to be around you people no more. They gone. Bye. And I just want to say shout out to our brothers and sisters who is deciding to do that. I ain't even mad at folk, y'all. Listen, man. You got that type of paper, bitch. Boy, you got that type of paper. Do something other than buy Jordans. Do something other than buying Louis Vuittons and Gucci's. You know what I'm saying? They're creating a city. Now, I know that a lot of rich people, especially darker hue rich people, be trying to stun on one another and stuff like that right there. You know, because they got the latest designer, the designer that they don't own. They got the latest of it, though. Try to make you look bad. They got the latest Bentleys and the Maseratis and all that fly stuff right there. Try to make you look bad. Oh, you ain't got this right here. They got the stacks of money on their thing and stuff like that right there. You know what I'm saying? Stunning on you because you work a 9 to 5 and they just eating like that right there to stun on you because they finna use that same stack of money to buy some more designers. They finna use that same I got more money than you stack. That's what we're going to call it. The I got more money than you stack. They're going to use that same right there to buy other designers and other people who create businesses, products. That's what they're going to do. While stunning on you saying what you ain't got. I promise you that right there. I promise you. Yep. Yeah. But nobody is, well, I don't want to say nobody, but I haven't seen anybody really talking about buying up a section, you know. We have people who is actually not like entertainers rich and, you know what I'm saying, rappers and athletes rich. No. We have a lot of people, let's just get this clear. Let's just keep it clear. We have a lot of darker hue folk who have gotten together. There have been articles and videos of darker hue folk who have gotten together who is not rich to buy up hundreds of acres. They got together, they teamed up to buy acres. You rarely hear about your entertainers or your athletes buying up acres. And they got the money. They didn't have to link up with people. See, those people who linked up, they not out here trying to stun on you. But the ones who is really eating, they really is millionaires and or they are perceived to be millionaires because of their job titles. We believe that they are millionaires. This is what we believe. And there's nothing wrong. It is nothing wrong with that right there. And you can do what you want to do with your money. This is one of the reasons I don't get upset what other people do. What people do with their money, and I don't want to call our lighter hue brothers and sisters racist. They just doing what they decide to do with their doggone money because black folks have the opportunity to do the same thing. Let's not get it twisted. We have the same opportunities and we refuse. Why? Because in my mind, I think that we just want to be around everybody. We want to be all inclusive. This is what we do. And there's nothing wrong with it if that's what you want to do. But in my mind, we shouldn't look at people who don't want to be all inclusive as racist. I'm just speaking, y'all. I just had a thought. And decided to run with that right there. Shout out to Stevie J for the $2 super chat. Say, hey, sugar. Say, long time no see. I appreciate you being back around here. I hope that all has been well with you. I hope everything been copacetic around there. That's what's up. Say, shout out to JJ for the $3 cash app. I appreciate that. Listen, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. I appreciate y'all. I'm over here trying to fix one of my laptops and stuff like that right there because I'm trying to find a little something I thought that I had I got a question, right? I thought I had Microsoft Word on like my laptop, but I think that they had done expire, but I thought that I bought it like a while back. I thought that I bought it like a while back, and I thought that I had it on every doggone device, but I'm coming to find out that I don't have it on every device. Can any of you who was in school or who was in school, can y'all tell me a free similar to Microsoft Word? Can you give me like a free similar, yeah, something like it? It ain't the same, but it's something like it. Can y'all point me in the right direction? Because I thought I did have Word, and I don't feel like buying it. That's all it is. That's all. Let me just be honest. I just don't feel like buying it because I just need it for one thing, and it's just so crazy. I don't want to buy. Oh wait, I see Adobe. I got so do I have a PDF? I should have like a PDF thing or something like that, right? Hold on, what? Dog, I can't find it. Somebody help a player. I say Microsoft 365. They've been trying to get me to buy that right there for the longest, and I think it's like $120 a year, and I don't need it like that. Like, I really just don't need it like that. I needed to do one thing, and damn it, it got to be done today. You say Google Doc. So Google Doc is like free. Google Doc is open source. You is lying to me. Or is you saying to go to open source? It used to be a way to get it for free. And that's how I was getting it for free. I already know. I am just going to say this right here. BitTorrent. That's how I used to get my programs for free. All of them. He said, Willie got Microsoft for the low. I just don't be liking the paying for stuff that I'm just going to use once. So Google Docs. Google Docs is what it is, right? Google Docs is what I need to be out here trying to use. Isn't Google Docs with every... Hold on. Google Docs is with every, like, thingamajig. Nope, I got Google Chat, Gmail, Google Drive. I got Docs. All right, so let me click on Docs. And let's click on blank document. So you right, so I can do this on my phone then. Google Open Office, say it's free and it's just like Word. Okay, but so Open Office and or Google Docs. Got it. And I'm looking at the Google Docs right now. Oh wow, so this is cute. This is real cute. And y'all saying that, damn it, Google Docs is free. All right, Docs is free, and Google Office. Google Office. Shout out to Google. That's what's up. They trying to compete. Google Office. Damn, because I'm right here sitting, I'm thinking, damn it, I'm going to have to do this thing, and I don't, listen, man, I don't be liking to spend my money. Google Docs, stay on the internet. So Google Office don't stay on the internet. So if I use the Google Docs, it's to the internet. Oh, see, now I don't need people in my business like that. So then I can't use Google Docs. I will have to use Open Office. Google Open Office. Okay, so we're going to try to use the Google Open Office thing. That's what we're going to do. So, so Google Docs is like the cloud, right? Is that what y'all telling me? Google Docs is like a cloud type thing. We ain't gonna, nah. I don't need people in my business like that right there. But open office. So I'm gonna have to look that right there up as soon as we get on up out of here. Wait, I think that's Google One. I don't know what Google One is. What is Google Store, Google File, Wi-Fi, Wireless, and Google Ads. We got a whole bunch of Google stuff. All right, bam, say yes. Google Docs is on the cloud. Okay, I don't want to use that right there. I got to use Open Office. So I'm going to use Open Office when I get off of here, because I got something to do. Microsoft Office is now a paid subscription. It's cheap also. And that's the same thing that they did with the Photoshop. I still got Photoshop on like 2 laptops, but I could never update it because I didn't get it like that. You know what I'm saying? But there were certain things that I needed to do on on the Photoshop thing. So I went to just buy it because I'm like, all right, I am just gonna buy it. No, you just can't buy Photoshop. They are subscription based now, so it's a monthly charge. Which, because of what I do, I don't mind paying that right there because I use it every single day. You know what I'm saying? Open Office stays on your computer and you can download it for free. Bam. That's exactly what I want to hear. That's exactly what I want to hear, and that's what I will be using. Damn it, it's 22 past the hour, man. I appreciate that right there. Y'all done helped the player out. Thank you, man. Let's go on and get into some of this news real quick. We have a family who is mourning. We have a mourning family. Okay, bam. As usual. No. Oh wait, cause I'm gonna do the main one next. That's what we're gonna do. We have a family who mourns after a fatal crash kills a girl and injures a mother. And this happened, if I'm not mistaken, out in Milwaukee. Let me put it up on the screen for you real quick. Here you go.
A Milwaukee family is dealing with the ultimate heartache tonight after a 4-year-old girl is killed and her mother remains hospitalized.
The two were crossing the street near Teutonia and Vera when they were hit by a vehicle Tuesday morning. Fox 6's Bria Jones joins us live now from a growing memorial near the scene as family honors the victims.
Bria, what to do?
That's right, Ben. The family says that this mother-daughter duo was actually leaving their home right across the street. They say they were crossing the street from their home, going to the store when they were hit. They say that the 4-year-old died on the scene, and tonight they say that mother is still in the hospital fighting for her life and not alert. A Milwaukee family upended.
Look at them. Oh, mama and daughter, they representative popping. Go ahead.
After unbreakable mother-daughter bond is shattered.
When you see her with her daughter.
And that was the case Tuesday morning, as 27-year-old Gloria Himes was crossing the street with her 4-year-old daughter, Zakani Himes Wilson, near Teutonia and Vera when they were hit by a car. Surveillance video obtained by Fox 6 shows the horrifying crash. Family says Zakani died on scene. Gloria.
Oh, shit. Look. Stuff was still flipping in the road. Watch this.
When they were hit by a car. Surveillance video obtained by Fox 6 shows the horrifying crash. Family says Zakani died on scene. Gloria was rushed to the hospital.
We're just waiting on her to fight through this so we can get on with our lives, you know what I'm saying? Even though we gonna miss.
That's the uncle. Come on.
But yeah, she's just holding on.
Kendall Himes is Gloria's uncle. He says his great niece was a joy.
Yeah, she did not look. She did not watch 12, 3, 6, and 9. She did not look both ways before she crossed that road.
Horrible.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? She's an angel.
Seconds after the crash, cameras caught the alleged suspects running towards the victims before speeding away.
At first I had sympathy because he got out the car and went and helped, but then when I seen him leave the scene and jump back in the car and skirt off like he did, you know what I'm saying, that messed me up.
We are not naming the 30-year-old male suspect because he's not been charged.
He ain't been charged with hitting it and driving off.
But according to police sources and online court records, he pleaded guilty to operating after suspension, causing death after a fatal crash in 2018. He ended up serving 10 months in the House of Corrections.
This time they should just put him under the jail, you know what I'm saying? So he won't have to do this to nobody else's family.
Do y'all understand that they said that he was not charged? Again, we're gonna run it back. I just You say, Uncle Daddy, where's your tears, dude? For real though. So Buddy got out the car, ran to check on the suspects. And they say that he ran back to the car and scurried on out.
She's holding on.
Kendall Himes is Gloria's uncle. He says his great niece was a joy.
Adorable, you know what I'm saying? She's an angel.
Seconds after the crash, cameras caught the alleged suspects running towards the victims before speeding away.
At first I had sympathy because he got out the car and went and helped, but then when I seen him leave the scene and jump back in the car and skirt off like he did, you know what I'm saying, that messed me up.
We are not.
He ran off because he had a suspended license. He ran off because he served time once before for a traffic problem a few years ago, right?
Not naming the 30-year-old male suspect because he's not been charged. But according to police sources and online court records, he pleaded guilty to operating after suspension, causing death after a fatal crash in 2018. He ended up serving 10 months in the House of Corrections.
This time they should just put him under the jail, you know?
That's why he ran off. That's literally why he ran off. Hell, he was probably dirty. He was probably dirty.
You know what I'm saying? So you won't have to do this to nobody else's family.
What if we look like our filters? What if we really did look like our filters? And I'm not just talking about this beautiful baby here. I'm just talking about all of us who was out here using filters and stuff. What if we really look like our filters? I think maybe we would be more happy. I don't know. I'm just thinking it through.
This to nobody else's family.
People are still bringing flowers and balloons here to the crash site. A 21-year-old woman was also arrested after a police chase that ended in Wauwatosa. MPD says that charges for this case have been referred. They will be referred over to the DA's office in the coming days.
They had a woman with them too who was arrested.
Reporting live in Milwaukee, Bria Jones, Fox 6 News.
God, the Bria moving on up in the world. That's a doggone shame. It's a doggone shame, man. Hey, shouter. Hey, we got to watch the road, man. We got to watch the road. You have to understand, yes, you look both ways, but if your peripherals ain't working, you shouldn't be walking outside. If your peripherals don't work, you shouldn't be crossing the street. Let's just say crossing the street. Shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. He said he ran off because he had to go get his affairs in order because he know he going away. Now that sounds more like a fact right there. That sound more like a fact. Let me go on and get my money together. Let me call people. Let people know what's finna go on. You know what I'm saying? She was not being responsible. That's a fact. She did not cross the street at a corner or at a crossing light. She was jaywalking. In certain states, that is jaywalking. He said, well, the crosswalk, why was she so not responsible? That's a great question. She got her daughter killed. She got her daughter killed and got hurt in the hospital. I know. We don't want to hear it like that. We do not want to blame the victims. I do understand, but around here at the Willie Williams Show, in case you're new around here, we blame the victims. In damn near every story, we gonna blame the victim. We will not let the victim off as if the victim did nothing. Nope. We don't play that thing around here, and if you don't like it, I'm gonna need for y'all to stay here and them and continue to watch it, and then you will soon understand why we blame the victim. Because it's all about choices. It's all about choices. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Personal interest, yada, yada, yada. I think I got this one right here because those two people, that didn't need much matter. Two men. We got that one out the way. Gun say, oh. All right. We got a little learning lesson. We have something that is finna be informal, not informal, informational. We have something that's informational that a whole bunch of people need to know, especially in Tennessee. A lot of people, they do not know about this right here in Tennessee, and it's a good thing that I done found this information for you good people. Gun safety experts explains Tennessee's open carry law in detail. Here we go.
Mass shooting in Orange Mound highlights a major problem in Memphis.
This is why
I didn't do that. They just gave me an Amazon commercial. I didn't ask them for this, but go ahead, dude.
Orange Mound highlights a major problem in Memphis. A lot of people, including some politicians, do not understand what is and is not allowed under Tennessee's open carry law. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Joe Burt.
And I'm Joy Redmond. Action News 5's Joyce Peterson live in studio now with a lesson for us all on open carry. Joyce.
Yeah, Joy and Joe, the video behind me showing all those young people carrying what appeared to be long guns to the Orange Mound block party was shocking. I heard a lot of people in the days following, including politicians, say, well, that's what you get since Tennessee has open carry now.
Oh, I didn't know that them boys carried the long guns in broad daylight and people saw them with the long guns because they have open carry. But them boys young. They teens, right?
Let's get one thing clear tonight, Memphis. The state's open carry law applies to handguns only.
I didn't know that. And obviously, the good people of Tennessee didn't know it either.
In shocking video after shocking video, young people in Memphis brandishing giant guns.
I've been in this business
They call them giant guns to make you scared.
for 40 years. And I get anxiety, and my law enforcement friends get anxiety.
Benny Cobb, retired SWAT team captain with the Shelby County Sheriff's Office and owner of Eagle Eye Security and Training Services, says the trend of teens arming themselves to the teeth in public is a troubling one.
Some of those young people could say that they're exercising their 2A.
When Governor Bill Lee signed
Second Amendment is two-way, in case y'all don't know.
open carry into law, he tweeted, "It shouldn't be hard for law-abiding Tennesseans to exercise their 2A, Second Amendment rights." In effect since July 1st, 2021, Tennessee's open carry law allows an individual to carry a loaded handgun without a permit. You must be 18 or older, in lawful possession of the gun, and in a place where guns are legally allowed.
Hold that right there. Say, Willie, you can carry a long gun in some states at 16 years old. That includes AR-15s and AK-47. Now, how are they allowing the long gun? Well, I think that falls under hunting, right? When the 16-year-old can have a long gun, like the rifles and like the little 22s, shit like that right there, the hunting guns, right? Because yeah, hunting, right? Because typically you just can't carry under 18, but you did say in some states, so I am assuming that has to do with hunting. But they can only carry here in Tennessee with handguns without a permit. Rifles, still considered a hunting gun. Yes, you're correct, but no caliber is mentioned in most states. Oh, all right, bam. Right about that.
Place where guns are legally allowed. Supporters of open carry say the law appeared to be violated in the Orange Mound mass shooting.
I saw pictures of the guns they were holding. They were not handguns.
They wasn't.
So you have to be very clear on what we do allow for open carry. It's a handgun. It's not a AK-47. It's not a shotgun. It's not a long rifle.
If that is the law, then they all need to be charged with breaking the law.
It's a handgun. The guns that they were having at that rally were not open carry guns.
Remember this incident? A young man walking in Midtown with an assault-style rifle. Though open carry explicitly covers handgun, other laws already on the books state you can carry a shotgun or rifle if it is unloaded.
Whoa, so now they're confusing people. They just gave us two different laws. They say individuals can carry a rifle or a shotgun, but it must be unloaded. Ammo cannot be in close proximity. So that means that you can carry that don't even make no damn sense. Individuals can carry a rifle or shotgun, must be unloaded. Ammo cannot be in close proximity. So I can't carry the gun like on the sling and have the clip in my pocket. That don't make no damn sense though. Why would they even do that? Huh? That makes no sense. That's a great one, Willie. How they afford guns but can't pay their rent? See, I'm just asking. That's a great question. Where the young boys getting that money to buy these weapons? Huh? The age requirement in Tennessee to purchase a handgun is 21, while the minimum age to possess a handgun is 18. The minimum age person purchase a shotgun or rifle such as an AR-15 is 18 under federal law. And that's what's confusing as hell. You can purchase a handgun at 21, but you can possess a handgun at 18. I think that they're trying to set people up. Y'all, I really do think that they're trying to set people up because, damn it, they just told us that you can only, by law, by the law that was put in place by open carry, it can only be a handgun. Now they're showing us the other law that you can carry a long gun. It just cannot have the ammunition in close proximity. So you can't have the ammunition on you. So it really defeats the purpose of you carrying a long gun. That's just stupid.
A young man walking in Midtown with an assault-style rifle. Though open carry explicitly covers handgun, other laws already on the books state you can carry a shotgun or rifle if it is unloaded and the ammo is not in the immediate vicinity. The Wild Wild West, says Cobb, has officially arrived in the Mid-South.
Now the mindset is you approach them with the mindset that they are armed. So the law enforcement is actually doing things differently now. They actually had to be retrained to accept people with guns. Everybody has one.
Everybody have one.
Republicans.
Y'all got to always understand, even if your state does not have open carry, in your mindset it should be everybody have a gun. I'm talking about the kids and all. Your children got a gun too.
To pass legislation this session that would change the word handgun to firearm in the open carry law to allow armed long guns on the street. But the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security testified that would cause unnecessary panic, and the effort failed. Live in studio tonight.
I don't know why they did not put up in big signs, and why did they not send this out to every Tennessean onto their phones. You can only carry handguns in open carry. Long guns with the ammo away from the long guns. Why didn't they just do that? But in my mind, this is a way for a lot of you young folks, to go to prison. You say in Tennessee, there's no minimum age to possessing a shotgun or rifle. You is lying to me. You say no ammo on you. That's a toy gun then. I'm trying to tell you, this shit is for show. What is they talking about? Who came up with that law? And why that person came up with that law, who were the people who was around him, around that person that said, yes, that's a good law? What idiot voted yay on that? These are the people that we need to be getting out of office because somebody fell short of glory. It's some stupid people that's really out here. I don't care if they got their degrees and they have been elected into office. We have some stupid people on planet Earth who is among us. Everybody who got a degree and everybody who is in politics is not smart. They are just not. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. So I hope that really, really helped our Tennesseans out here to not be going to prison. Not losing your life over some BS laws that you was not aware of. And because you're not aware of the laws, that is no excuse. That is no excuse. That's why we need to know the law. Especially when they first came out with open carry. I was like saying, y'all really do need to read. We really got to read what's in there. We really got to read. And a lot of people just thought, hell, I can open carry and will forget going out of town. Without a license, you cannot have your firearm with you. You can buy your gun without your license. You cannot go out of that state with your firearm. This is why it's still best to get your license, because with our license, we can go in 47 states, if I'm not mistaken, with our firearms. Yeah, you're right. You people don't read. Facts. It's a setup in my mind. Just in my mind. Move right along. We got a 15-year-old. We got a 15-year-old who has been charged with the stabbing death of grandmother. You know, it's funny how they titled that, and I just thought about that right there. It say a 15-year-old charged in stabbing death of grandmother. Y'all is gonna hear this, and I'm gonna be like, well, why didn't they say it this way?
The grandmother police say was stabbed to death by her teenage granddaughter overnight has been identified. I'm Jason.
Do you see what I just said? A grandmother who was stabbed overnight by her teenage granddaughter. Why didn't they specify what gender it was? Why didn't they put that in the title? Why? Because they do not want to put that out there that 15-year-old girls can stab their grandmothers. That 15-year-old females is not violent. Y'all just be having to pay attention. I keep showing this. I keep showing it every year. Every year, I will continue to show y'all the way that they title stuff is on purpose.
The grandmother police say was stabbed to death by her teenage granddaughter overnight has been identified. I'm Jason Martinez.
And I'm Sheba Russell. Neighbors in her West Philadelphia community are devastated by this news. Kelly, the victim was reportedly the girl's guardian. Were there problems at the home before?
Well, Sheba, we did speak with a close friend and neighbor of the 67-year-old woman who is known by many as Elsa.
Elsa, 67, then became her guardian. Her mammy probably didn't want her. Her pappy probably didn't want her. Or they dead or in jail, but she took on, she stepped up to take care of the 15-year-old.
You said she was absolutely adored by her community, but this neighbor and friend tells me she did express safety concerns as recently as last week. Again, the entire community is devastated tonight.
And I ran downstairs and I just lost it.
Bonnie Wilson says she woke
up. Shot Bonnie Wilson out here in these streets with that low cut. Man, shot that baby out for having her real.
Up early this morning to Philadelphia police and lights surrounding 67-year-old Elsa Albera Bien's home, her next door neighbor and friend, and she keeps thinking about their last conversation.
She was fearful that she was going to be killed. Wow. She expressed that to me. She said that she was afraid that she was going to kill her.
Police say they responded to the home on Cobbs Creek Parkway between Spruce and Delancey just after 2 a.m. Wednesday morning after a 15-year-old called 911.
She had a feeling. I guess that's that women's intuition.
They say they got into the home through a front window and found Elsa, the teenager's grandmother and legal guardian, stabbed to death upstairs. Police say they arrested the 15-year-old girl for her grandmother's murder.
She had asked me if I could speak with her and maybe I can talk some sense into her. And I agreed to do that, but it never happened.
Yeah, because you could have been stabbed too, trying to check and correct the 15-year-old baby out here in these streets. Hell, you got lucky.
Never happened.
When's the last time you spoke with her?
That would have been last week.
When she said that to you?
Yes.
She said that last week. Bitch, I think this young man gonna kill me. All she do is sit on TikTok and Instagram all goddamn day. We don't want to do nothing. And she talk slick to me when I be trying to, educate and stuff like that. Could you please talk to this little stupid fool that I got in my doggone house? It's probably why her mammy didn't want her. Shout out to Simone for the $5 cash app, say from one of the usual suspects. I appreciate that right there. Show enough do. Fact, right? What did Grandma do? Grandma was probably just trying to check her. Hey, baby, you shouldn't be out there giving your little monkey away, baby. You shouldn't be out there snorting and smoking reefers, baby. You need to go to school and come home, baby. You need to clean up behind yourself, baby. You need to learn how to wash your monkey because you stinking up inside my house. You see, stuff like that.
What exactly? She was scared.
Yeah, she really was. She was fearful for her life.
She did everything for her.
Neighbors say Elsa lived on the block for more than a decade, loved by her community, and started caring for her granddaughter over the past few years.
She was a real nice person, and anything she could do to help you.
Both lives are now, destroyed.
Both lives destroyed? No, one life gone. One life is gone.
She has to, deal the hand that she's dealt.
Wilson says Elsa was actively trying to get help for her granddaughter, and she wishes it came sooner.
Elsa really, really tried to, take care of her. She did. She took care of her granddaughter. It can't be ignored. I feel like she was ignored, trying to get her some help. So it can't be. It was senseless. It was senseless.
What kind of help did she need, though? You said grandmama getting that check from the state, and probably those stamps say her greed got her caught up in the moment. She should have let that little young bitch go into the system. For real, though. I know, but Willie, sometimes we don't want to leave family in the system because family is supposed to take care of family. All us can't go. All us ain't supposed to be on earth. All us ain't family like that. I know. I don't want to leave my sister kids in the system. I don't want to leave my brother kids in the system and shit. You don't know them little bad little something. I'm trying to tell you something. You don't know them. You don't know them like that. I do understand. I do understand a lot of people have taken on friends and family. Well, family members. I do understand that right there. It sound good until they get in your doggone house, until now you have legal custody.
Now, police did say this morning they had previous calls to the home for a missing person investigation. I did follow back up with them today to see if there are any additional calls, and they said it's an active and ongoing investigation.
All right, Kelly, roll.
I appreciate it. Hell, I like what you said right there. You say, I refuse to take care of family. I feel you. Man, listen. Listen, we do not all think the same, but because of a lot of us believe that we supposed to do the same thing, and then we'll get upset when people don't think like you think. Just like you said, I refuse to take care of family. Other people will listen at that and listen to you and be like, there's something wrong with you. Why don't you care about your family? Hell, people just don't want to take care of the people. And you should have the right to do that, and you should not be beat down because that's something that you don't want to do. I don't think that that's right. To be able to do it there, you want to do with your life. Remember, it is your life. Once you die, you dead. Let's not get it twisted. You better enjoy your life. Think about this right here, because at some point you will probably not be able to enjoy your life. And this is what a lot of people really do have to understand. It may come to a time to where you're not able to enjoy your own life, and it could be because of medical issues or anything, man. But this is why we have to enjoy and take our lives serious until that day that we leave Earth out here in these streets. Oh, Jason, I have been over here looking for Google Open Office. I am looking at everything that Google do, and I don't see Open Office. How do I find Open Office? Shout out to Sensei for the $5 super chat. He said, custody doesn't mean ownership. You can't control what you don't own. 5 more for the machine. I appreciate that right there. I like that right there. Damn right. You can't control what you don't own. Oh, it's just Open Office? It's just open. Damn it, I thought I typed that day in though, because I put Google Open Office. Let me hit that. Let me hit Open Office. Bam, I see it. OpenOffice.org. OpenOffice.org. All right, bam, got it. What is that? Hold on, home. Whoa. This I want to learn more about. Is it .org? It don't sit. It may be .org. Huh? It's open source. I see that right there. All right, so I got to download it. All right, bam. So I downloaded from open source. It's Apache Open Office. I see one that say Apache and it's open source. Hold on. No, wait. Yeah. Apache. I want to learn more, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to have to download that right there. All right, bam, got it. Appreciate that right there, because I'm just sitting up here searching this stuff. I'm looking at everything that Google owned, and I didn't know that Google even owned Nest. I didn't know that they own Nest. I didn't know that Google owned Wave, which is like the maps. I didn't know that they owned that. I didn't know that they owned Sheets. Google got his own. Well, yep. I did know that they have a podcast. Yes. I do know that they got Google Podcast because I'm on Google Podcast. I just be forgetting that I'm on it. Google Earth, yeah. The finance and all that. All right, bam. Okay, got it. Y'all, let's go ahead on and get into this right here. I got to take y'all to Miami, Dade County, Florida, my state. Stand your ground state. Bust a bitch, go home state. Literally, bust a bitch and go home state. We're in fifth for our life state. We got a beautiful baby who got bust upside her head with a bowling ball by another woman doing a 7-person brawl. They out here brawling in the bowling alley. Here we go.
Planes and Pains, you're looking at new video showing bowling balls going airborne, but not at the pins. It was a bowling brawl.
She hit her with that goddamn ball, and that baby just fell.
Video showing bowling balls going airborne, but not
dog it.
at the pins.
Right here, watch this. Listen, a brain injury is very, very serious. Very serious. Look at that.
Lanes and Pains, you're looking at new video showing bowling balls going airborne, but not at the pins. It was a bowling brawl, a South Florida hotspot looking more like a WWE match. Michael Hudak is live in Miami with more on this wild video. Michael.
Yeah, that baby folded.
Well, first of all, when you see the video, the first thing that goes...
Is it me or do he look like he's short? I ain't trying to pick on the doggone about it. I'm just saying, but he looked like he's short.
Through your mind is you hope everyone involved is okay. You pray that they're okay because it was a pretty serious scene. Second of all, we don't know if anyone involved was okay because the victim and the suspect disappeared without a trace before police even got there.
Oh, wow.
Boom! This strike was not so lucky.
Bowling balls were just being thrown left and right.
A bowling brawl at Lucky Strike early Tuesday morning.
At approximately 12:45, we were dispatched.
So y'all understand hitting somebody in the head with a bowling ball is like a brick, it's like a baseball bat, it's like a club, anything. And listen, that brain injury.
Evans Street and 2nd Avenue in downtown Miami. Video taken by a bystander shows the fight breaking out for an unknown reason, and no one was spared.
There were not only a fight, but bowling balls were being thrown.
She was not watching the 12-3-6-9. Shout out T. Lee for the $2 super chat. Say that's attempted deletion, ain't it? It should be.
Bowling balls continued flying through the air. Punches thrown until one woman involved throws a ball directly into the head of another woman before she collapses, falling straight to the ground.
It's crazy that two groups would get into an argument.
Her skirt went up, shit, damn it. See
That's
everything.
so Miami police identified a group of people involved once on scene, but
we're trying to locate both the victim and the suspect in this case, and they can both be facing charges. Number one, they vandalized the establishment, so they're going to be looking at criminal mischief, and then we're looking at the aggravated battery for the bowling ball that was thrown and hit the victim on the head.
Since the victim and the suspect are nowhere to be found,
I think they dogging you though, because the one who got hit in the head, it looked like that's about a 37 inch.
There is no word at this time the condition of the woman who was struck in the head, or if anyone was seriously hurt.
She hit her and her hair went up in the back. Oh, Jesus. Y'all pray for that baby.
On the head.
Since the victim and the suspect are nowhere to be found, there is no word at this time the condition of the woman who was struck in the head, or if anyone was seriously hurt.
How was she able to leave? Did she not get knocked out?
Incredible that somebody just had a little concussion, but this can have caused death to someone.
Yes, and that baby's strong. That's one of those strong sisters right there. Yeah.
So the bowling alley just held its grand opening at the end of March, around March 27th, March 28th of this year. Lucky Strike has not responded to our request for a comment or interview today. We're live.
The bowling alley is called Lucky Strike. Cause that was a lucky strike, right? Shout out to Doc for the $5 cash app. Say peace OG late, but he'll say I know you got 5 news. I'm showing up trying to bring it. This is that damn shame. Y'all babies got to pay attention, man. Listen. Girl on girl crimes, girl on girl violence is worse than male on male. See, male on male, we just go ahead on the kill you. You know what I'm saying? But female on female, y'all be trying to damage a bitch and leave a bitch alive. And that's just sad to me. If you're gonna really, really harm somebody, just go ahead on and take somebody out. Don't hurt them and then they got to live with it. I think that's actually worse. A lot of people may disagree with you, Willie, because the other person is dead and they don't. I just think that you deal with less when you dead. I could be wrong. Say, Willie, they are machines. Hashtag Tommy. Shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. He said that was probably a way to do a hard reset. Say nothing more. That probably is. Listen, because that may probably humble that baby.
Lanes and Pains, you're looking at new videos.
Lanes and Pains. Boy, we... Now a lot of people will say, well, Willie, this is not funny and you shouldn't be making fun. Hell, the whole Channel 7 just made fun. Lanes and Pains. That's making fun of what happened.
Bowling balls going airborne, but not
at the pins.
She wasn't watching her peripheral though, or maybe she was just like, ain't nobody finna hit me upside my head with a bowling ball, right?
It was a bowling brawl.
How you got on a suit with tennis shoes? There's
A South Florida hotspot looking more like a WWE match. Michael Hudak is live in Miami.
I wonder what they did. I wonder what happened, because it's happened for a reason. This all
More
happened for a
on this
reason.
wild video, Michael.
Well, first of all, when you see the video, the first thing that goes through your mind is you hope everyone involved is okay. You pray that they're okay, because it was a pretty serious scene. Second of all,
Do we really care whether she was okay or not? I don't think we really care.
Know if anyone involved was okay, because the victim and the suspect disappeared without a trace before police even got there.
Yeah, she ran off on the plug. And now you got to ask yourself, do we want to call her slow for running off like that? Or do we want to blame it on the brain injury that she probably got from being hit upside the head, and then her brain told her, just leave? She didn't want to stay and have a conversation with law enforcement. I wonder if she even went to the doctor. Or did she just stand strong? She just stood up in the paint. Yeah, little bit. She hit me with a little ball, but that shit ain't right now, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm still here. On my mama when I see that hoe again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know.
This strike was not so lucky.
Bowling balls were just being thrown left and right.
A bowling brawl at Lucky Strike early Tuesday morning.
At approximately 12:45, where
this probably by somebody meat. This probably by the man meat.
Near 7th Street and 2nd Avenue.
I don't know, but man, when y'all is out and about, please be careful. Be careful. Do what y'all can do to not get bust upside your damn head. And I do understand what a lot of people may think, that when you was in a establishment like this, typically people, they don't have weapons. And I just want to just reassure you, if you're in a place like this right here, everybody got a weapon. There's bowling balls everywhere. Everybody has a weapon. So that's why people be talking slick and stuff like that right there, because everybody got a doggone weapon. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Hold on. We gonna put this on up here real quick. Fix this, do that, slide that, push that. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com. The Willie Williams Show. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yada. Thank y'all. We still trying to get the numbers up. We have 131 followers. We're trying to get to 135 by the end of work on Friday. By the end of work on Friday, we need to be at 135 followers. This is what I'm going to need for y'all to do. Go on over there, subscribe over there on twitch.tv.com. Thank you in advance. He said, why is blood coming out your ears? That's what somebody probably said. That you know you is bleeding out your brain. You know, because we is not that educated. You got blood coming out your brain, coming out your ears, because that'll be like our first thought. Hit your ears bleeding, but it's your brain bleeding. That's something that we'll be out here saying. Nope, there is no rumble tonight. There's no kick tonight. We just going to do a few more of these shows, and I'm going to get on up out of here. Hey, I got a situation. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't down with you. I don't care how long you been down like full flat tire. Everybody ain't really down with you. A lot of people be down with you and be your friends because of the situation that they is in, and you is like on their level right now, and a lot of times they can use you for things that they need, but they really not your friends. I got a situation. I have a man who filed, a man who friend filed for his unemployment and pocketed all the money. Here we go.
The woman charged with grand theft and organized fraud of a man's unemployment benefits is an administrator here at Washington Elementary in Riviera Beach.
I would never think that she would do anything like that, being that we were friends so long.
Antonio Thompson is still shaken by what happened 4 years ago. He worked at a bouncer at local bars. And then COVID hit and closed them down.
I needed money. I was out of work, so I tried to do unemployment.
That's when he says he turned to his friend, school administrator Yarnell Williams, for help filling out unemployment benefits applications.
Yarnell.
A couple of months later, he says she gave him some bad news.
Oh, you got denied.
That led to several weeks without an income. Then earlier this year, he received a letter from the IRS. It claimed he owed $1,600 in taxes and income from payments from the Federal Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program.
Hey, I never received it. So I started doing a little research.
Antonio Thompson says the IRS showed some of the money from his unemployment debit card was spent in New Orleans.
You say, Willie, I know him. Say, that's my dog, Tony. Oh, really?
Then he said he looked on Yarnell Williams' Facebook page.
And at that time that card was used, she was in New Orleans, spinning it up, having a ball.
Stunned. She's stunned on social media with your money.
A tough realization for a man described as a hero 8 years ago.
Antonio Thompson really is a hero.
That's when Antonio Thompson ran into a burning home.
I feel good that I did something good today, saved a couple lives.
The lives of an elderly couple in Jupiter. But this hero now struggles to pay his bills after he was forced to shell out $1,600 to the IRS for those taxes on unemployment benefits he says he never received. You felt betrayed here.
Yes, I felt absolutely betrayed. Again, close friend.
He's hoping that as the case goes to court, he can get restitution. A spokeswoman with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office said there may be more victims, and anyone who believes they're victims of this organized fraud or theft to contact the office. In Riviera Beach, Dave Bowman, WPTV News Channel.
Oh man, so sad that a baby done a player like this right here. Shout out to Obadiah for the $5 cash. I say a little something for the work you put in, Pastor. I appreciate that right there. I showed enough, dude. I just gotta bag it up. And listen. I do understand that we trust strangers with our personal information, but one of the biggest problems is we cannot trust friends with our personal information. She filled out his unemployment application. In order for you to fill out somebody's unemployment application, they have to have your social security number. If she frauded him with this, I would not be surprised if she also did some things with his social security number. But there's something else too. Shout out to Buck Good for the $2 cash app. You say adding to the pot, Pastor. I appreciate that right there. Look here.
School administrator Yarnell Williams for help filling out
Yarnell look familiar though.
Unemployment benefits applications. A couple of months later, he says she gave him some bad news.
Right there. That's my problem. What do you mean you fill out an unemployment application and a couple months later she come back and tell you the shit ain't go through? What do you mean a couple months? It don't take a couple months to know whether you was approved for unemployment. I haven't had unemployment, but I'm pretty sure that it don't take a couple months if people need their money, need money to survive. So it's not taking months to be approved. Why do we wait months? I don't get it.
A couple of months later, he says she gave him some bad news.
That's a good point. He was being lazy about filling out his paperwork. He could have gone online and Google how to do it or even watch the video. He paid for his stupidity. That was just stupid. I don't know why he even dealt with her. But then again, a lot of us, we don't know or we don't want to take the time out to handle our business. We is good at other things, and then there's something that we just not good at. I don't know why he waited or it took a few months for him to know whether he was approved or not. I'm sorry about that.
Unemployment benefits applications. A couple of months later, he says she gave him some bad news.
Oh, you got denied.
That led to several weeks without an income.
You say he probably can't read? I hope that's not the case. Because we need to be out here reading, y'all. At our age, and we be having kids and shit. I hope that we know how to read.
Then earlier this year, we received a letter from the IRS. It claimed he owed $1,600 in taxes and income from payments from the federal Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program.
Somebody said that he have 6 to 7 kids and he take care of them all. Oh, it shout out a player for being a daddy though. You see, right? That makes sense to say I Google everything I don't know about. For real, for real. You will find the answer right on your phone. Right on that thing that I tell y'all is the most important thing to us that has way more information than the average human being. It's real, real simple. So player, we appreciate you going in, saving lives and stuff like with the elderly and all that fly stuff. You were still a hero. Yeah, you was a hero in my eyes because you still alive. I don't understand why we be calling heroes who have died, because they died and they're not here no more. I don't classify you as a hero, just in my mind, because you didn't save your own life. But you got to watch your friends. You got to watch your friends. Damn it, it's often said with friends like that who need enemies. That's what's up. Y'all give a player a thumbs up if y'all like what y'all just saw right here in the goddamn screen. She got you, pimp. She got you. I'd have went around there and whooped her. I promise y'all to jump on her. I'm out. Oh, damn it. Had to clear that out. Had to get that out the screen. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold. Yeah, I had to do a little recording. Maybe somebody is listening to me in Tennessee. Maybe somebody's listening to me in Tennessee. You got to be more careful. Hold on. Damn it. I tried to download this doggone thing. I just gotta press next. I'm slacking. Next, typical. Create a link on the desktop. Ooh, cute. Got it. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. I wonder if I can get open office on my phone. I think I can get open office on my phone too, because I may want to do it from my phone. But anyway, bam, bam, bam. Tennessee. Let's go to Tennessee. Well, hell, let's go back to Tennessee because we did talk about Tennessee. Finish that. I hope I don't see no damn bugs on my system. Got that right there. Got that. Bam, bam, bam. We popping. They say my mama gonna love this show. Well, I sure enough appreciate that right there. For real though. For real though. Let's go on to Tennessee, man. We have a Tennessee bill to make illegal street racing a felony. It heads to the governor's desk, Bill Lee's desk. I said this a long time ago. People will continue to do bad things if there's not held responsible, because we be having the street takeovers and the street racing and all that stuff, especially out in California. California has a real big problem with this stuff, and in my mind, well, as far as I know, even in California, they did not make this a felony yet. I'm confused. I'm really confused. They need to be putting people in prison for illegal street racing and cutting off the streets and messing up the asphalt and stuff like that. But somebody was smart. Somebody said, well, hell, we need to change the law for illegal street racing. Let's see what they're talking about. Here we go.
Now, you know, we've shown you scenes just like these more times than we can count. Just about everyone has seen these run-ins when it comes to drag racing, stunt driving, and street takeovers.
Well, now the state of Tennessee is stepping in. They're trying to slow and even stop this kind of behavior. Let's go to Jack Bilyeu live on Poplar. Jack, there's a new bill that would make these crimes a felony.
Yeah, some of them, but not all. Drag racing in particular would be upgraded to a felony. Reckless driving, though, would still be a misdemeanor.
It was on the expressway, so we had to come to a complete stop.
But I see the markings in the street, every other intersection.
I actually have in my own neighborhood, have seen people racing.
It seems like everyone has had some kind of run-in with
It seems to me like this is a darker hue community.
Stunt driving. For months, the Memphis City Council's discussed new approaches to stopping it, including confiscating cars, but that's still not a reality. Now,
doing drag racing in Crown Vic.
The state is stepping in.
That's what we need. Stricter policies here in Tennessee.
A bill that's headed to the governor's desk would bump drag racing up from a misdemeanor to a felony. It's sponsored by State Rep John Gillespie, who said in a statement, quote, Tennesseans are tired of feeling unsafe on the road because of careless and dangerous drivers. This legislation seeks to encourage safe driving while serving as a deterrent for people looking to recklessly take over our streets.
They needed to sign it into law immediately.
The bill does not increase the penalties for reckless driving, which would remain a misdemeanor. Still, many feel this is a step in the right direction.
I think that's a great start. When I think about on the expressway, when it's already a danger zone and you see people driving like they're on a racetrack, you got to have a way to incentivize people not to speed, and jail and money might be a way to do that.
Well, if signed into law, drag racing would be a Class E felony. That's punishable by up to 6 years in prison and a $3,000 fine.
I want y'all to really understand.
Daryl?
Fox 13's Jack Bilyeu live tonight.
This is just stupid. It's still stupid. Watch this.
Dangerous drivers. This legislation seeks to encourage safe driving while serving as a deterrent for people looking to recklessly take over our streets.
They needed to sign it into law immediately.
The bill does not increase the penalties for reckless driving.
Not increase the penalties for reckless driving. Why would they not increase the penalties for reckless driving? We be crawling when we should be walking. This is a real problem.
Which would remain a misdemeanor.
It remains a misdemeanor. Why is reckless driving remaining a misdemeanor? Ask yourself that right there. So we will come back in about 6 months to a year to add another bill. Okay, so now we may want to make it reckless driving a felony or something like that. It's stupid. Why not do it now? What's the hold up?
Still, many feel this is a step in the right direction.
I think that's a great start. When I think about on the expressway, when it's already a danger zone and you see people driving like they're on a racetrack, you got to have a way to incentivize people not to speed, and jail and money might be a way to do that.
You're right about that. This is the same state. This is the same state that can't figure out open carry issues. Yeah. This Tennessee. Yeah. So we're gonna make the street racing a felony, but reckless driving, we're gonna leave that as a misdemeanor. What? Because isn't street racing, damn it, I just said it backwards. Oh yeah, isn't street racing reckless driving? That's confusing, huh? Street racing is reckless driving, so that's gonna be a felony. But reckless driving is going to stay a misdemeanor. That's also telling me that they is not finna be charging people with street racing. A lot of these people are still gonna fall under reckless driving. So if you think that your politicians just did something, they did absolutely nothing. Because then it's gonna be in the discretion of the judge, right? The officer may arrest them and say they were street racing, but then once it comes in front of the judge, they'll probably say, no, this is not street racing, this is reckless driving. I don't know if they can do it like that. Maybe they can do it like that right there. I don't take this shit serious. They just trying to make y'all feel like that they doing something, and they're not.
Well, if signed into law, drag racing would be a Class E felony. That's punishable by up to 6 years in prison and a $3,000 fine.
Y'all is not putting nobody in prison for 3 years for street racing. Why is it a Class E? Why not make it a Class A? I don't know. Why don't we just go for the highest? If you caught drag racing, you do 2 years and we take your car and every doggone thing. If we catch you drag race, the car is ours. For one, the car is ours. The driver goes to jail. 2 years. Minimum. This is why they do not allow certain people to be politicians. They don't want people to come in with like those harsh consequences and repercussions. Do y'all know in your own homes growing up, your mamas and daddies them used to beat your behind because there was consequences and repercussions on the things that you did in their doggone house? And then we learned to not do those types of things in their house because of the consequences and repercussions. So the same thing should happen out here in these doggone streets. But a lot of you good people be like, oh my God, no, that's too harsh. We were kids once too. So our ancestors was slaves. Should we be slaves also? A lot of people say no. Hell, a few people, they may say, yeah. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. They say people don't be racing during takeovers. I'm glad that you said that. You see? You see that right there? Illegal street racing. They just be going around in circles. A lot of times they are not racing. They just circling. So if they do get charged with anything, it's still gonna be reckless driving. Just like I said, it's stupid. It makes no sense. Let's keep it in Miami. Here we go. We got a 13-year-old girl among those who got stabbed in Northwest Miami-Dade. There was an incident down there, and the 13-year-old tried to stop what was going on and messed around by mistake on purpose, got stabbed in the neck.
Developing right now, a 13-year-old girl has been stabbed in Northwest Miami-Dade.
Local 10's Annalise Garcia spoke to that victim and joins us live from Jackson Memorial Hospital. Annalise.
Yeah, that's reckless driving. Reckless driving is just a misdemeanor. It's not even street racing. But go ahead. See, this is why words, we really do got to listen to words. We really got to listen to words. So they did nothing.
Hey, Christy, Janice. So we know at least 2 people were injured in this entire incident. We were able to speak to their 13-year-old, but we know there's also a 20-year-old woman who was involved, who's here at the hospital. Again, a lot of moving parts here, but we can show you some video of last night when this happened. Police do tell us it happened around 11 o'clock at night. They responded to a home off of Northwest 63rd Street because there was some type of aggravated battery incident, so a big fight. And you can see Miami-Dade police here on scene, layers of tape surrounding that crime scene. We do know that altercation led to a stabbing. Now, it's unclear how many people were stabbed, but we do know, like I said, at least 2 people were injured. And one of them, that 20-year-old girl, still here at Ryder Trauma Center. The other, the 13-year-old girl, she was treated and released. She does have a bandage on her neck. That's how we spotted her. We briefly spoke to her. Take a listen.
Did you jump in the middle, or like what did you do?
No, I tried to stop it, and it was like a knife, like a pocket knife type stuff, or something bigger. I don't know.
I'm gonna need for you while you be at home, sugar. And I don't know if you is a part of a single parent household, sugar. But y'all gotta clean that dough. Y'all gotta clean that doggone dough. I'm saying this shit right here can be cleaned with a rag and bleach. You can spray this and wipe it with a baby wipe. Like y'all really do got to clean this stuff and clean up around here. So y'all just be in the house on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter and shit like that. You all need to be wiping stuff down. And please wipe down the baseboards inside the house, because I know that y'all not wiping down the baseboards inside the house because the front door look like that right now. I'm just throwing out something. Shout out to Ryan Sean for the $1 cash app. Say just got a few acres, passer. I'm a soon to be farmer. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Do y'all know I always want to farm?
Or something bigger. I don't know.
Let me back her up just to see, just to make sure we got everything.
Stop it, and
she tried to stop it.
It was like a knife, like a pocket knife type.
She is a hero because she's still living.
Or something bigger. I don't know.
So she also tells us that the way this all started was that 2 people started arguing. It escalated. She jumped in, as you just heard her. She tried to stop it. She regrets doing so because obviously things escalated and she got injured. Fortunately, it wasn't any worse. She does tell us that the stab wound was pretty deep. Now, we do know at least 1 person was taken into custody. We're working to gather all the details. As soon as we get more, we'll bring them to you. For now, we're live in Miami. Annalise Garcia, Local 10 News.
That's what's up. So she do regret not minding her business because she did get shanked. But baby, you is still alive, and that's a blessing. That really is a blessing. Let's talk about real quick making your community look bad. Because we do be out here saying stuff about we care about the community and stuff, and we got to do better in the community and stuff. We be seeing stuff in the community, and like we really don't be saying a lot. Like we really don't do a lot. We really don't do nothing. You say, Willie, what is she stopping you from? What is stopping you from farming? You say, I bet you'll have over 500,000 subs in less than 6 months. You should consider it, bro. Listen. I thought about it. I thought about doing it, and listen. I think that I was talking last year, if I'm not mistaken, about because I still have not gotten around to doing my privacy boxes. Well, it's not privacy boxes. It is the raised bed boxes. I like the raised bed boxes. To start planting stuff, but I ran into a situation last year that I could not get that done, but I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, above ground beds, I like those right there because it's clean. I like the clean look. I really do like the clean look, and I wanted to start like that and start recording outside. I want to be outside, you know what I'm saying? I am really thinking about that right there, and I'm so glad that you reminded me of it. I'm glad that I said something and you reminded me of doing that right there. You say farming is some of the hardest work you will ever do in your life, and it's expensive. You say, I am from Arkansas, born and raised, been to plenty farms. Yes, and this is why I want to start small. I got to start small. I can't just jump out there with multiple acres. We ain't doing that right there. We want to start with little boxes. We got to learn to grow again, because I used to know how to grow because I had big mamas, I had grandmothers, I had old grandmamas, not young grandmamas, and we had to go out to the fields and pick beans and shell peas and I had real grandmas out here in these streets. I had real parents too, because we had to go and pick our own strawberries from the strawberry fields. And pick beans. We used to go on the weekends and pick beans. You got your basket and you got to go out there and pick beans. A lot of y'all young heads don't know nothing about that right though. But yeah, farming is hard work. That's why I got to start small. A pot hit well, a raised bed here, a raised bed there, so I can learn again and be able to feed my doggone self. Yes, just start small. Yes. Go to the farmer's market. Some farmers will give you land to till, and sometimes for free if you maintain it. Oh wow! Now that's something to really get into for real, man. Because like I be also telling folk, when they cut the lights out here in these streets, and 99.999% of us have no idea how to grow food. Or I am just gonna say about 95%, well, in the great United States of America, about 98% of the people in the great United States of America have no idea how to grow food. No idea. Don't know what to do. I mean, literally don't know what to do. I'm just saying. Speaking about community, real quick, people is upset and they saying that the things look awful when you ride around the block and all that stuff around the church. It looks awful. Why is they saying this? Here we go.
This church has become the gathering place in Over the Rhine. People bring their lawn chairs and party into the night. Neighbors say the behavior continues around the block.
They're sitting over there right now drinking alcohol illegally on the sidewalk. They've been there all day. Kids playing in this playground, and nobody's cited.
Donaldson,
nobody gets cited,
who owns property across the street, says he's reached his breaking point.
And this is when people care, when they have money in the game. I told y'all. See, he owns property, so he out there mad than a zombie. You know what I'm saying? It matters when you got your money in something.
His security cameras have picked up people walking from the church to publicly urinate and defecate on the sidewalks.
This is awful. They're not helping anybody.
Hey, baby out there with that pissy monkey.
Us, the people in there or the drug dealers. It just facilitates everything, all the bad stuff that's going on here.
You say stop snitching, sir.
St. Francis agrees. It's a growing problem, but it's been unsuccessful curbing it even while working with Cincinnati police. Brother Tim Sucher says they've paid for lights and no trespassing signs, but he adds the police are overwhelmed with more serious crime in the area.
We don't encourage people to stand there, but we can't be out there 24 hours a day to discourage people. And as I told you earlier, I'm getting too old to confront people. You know,
mind your business, stay in your lane. Do not be confronting people because you may not make another year.
I mean, some guy tried to take a poke at me one day, and it's like, oh, really?
The crowds?
Yeah. Do y'all understand the picture that y'all looking at right now? Y'all see what's on your screen, right? And I just so happened just to stop it by mistake. That's darker you folk on the corner.
Haven't always been a problem. Brother Sucher says gentrification has pushed people to their church steps.
They in front of the church with children. The dudes saying that they just out there drinking their alcohol while the children play across the street in the playground.
Eventually, that gentrification process is going to jump over Liberty, and those people are just going to be pushed out. No planning, no nothing.
Donaldson says the church should put up a fence around the property and floodlights. St. Francis says the solution needs to include the people that gather there.
The solutions need to include the people that gathers the solution. Maybe the church need to put up no loitering signs. Well, hell, it should not. You should not have to put up no trespassing and no loitering signs for people to not be in front of your buildings. It should be. Do y'all notice that in other affluent neighborhoods, upper echelon communities, they don't have those signs up and stuff like that? For some reason, the people know we don't loiter. Like, we don't do that. We don't throw trash on the ground in the community. Like, we use the garbage cans and stuff. Like, we don't be pissing on the sidewalk. Like, we don't do that in the upper echelon communities. And it's sad that even if you was poor, even if you low middle class, it's real sad that you still don't have that mindset of why would I destroy where I live at. I don't understand why that is such a issue, especially in the darker hue community.
Francis says the solution needs to include the people that gather there.
People are breaking the law right here, and it's not being enforced.
Thanks for checking.
They're breaking the law, and guess who is allowing them to? Pastor them. Pastor them is allowing them to break the law. Pastor is allowing them to stand in front of their church to make a mess in front of their church. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna say 7 with that thigh right there, and I'm gonna do 8 right here. That's females. This is females. Outside in front of a doggone church. We call it poor monkey management. We call this, and I'm pretty sure everybody is a mother. And I could be wrong about everybody, but in my mind, everybody in this picture is a mother. And they still able to have their children. Do y'all know that even if these people is homeless, CPS will not take the children? They out there every day with the children. So in my mind, are these children even in daycare? Are these children like in schools or anything? Are these children learning? Are they homeschooling? Well, it don't look like they have a home because they sitting in front of churches and stuff. Is there not a church program? Because we be talking about we need programs and stuff, right? Do the church not have programs or systems in place to help out people in the community? Because the church look fairly big. Like hold on, the church looks really big. It's like a really big, huge church. Oh wow, that look like a synagogue. That is so big, don't it? Huh? Why isn't the church helping out the people? That building costs us a lot of money, and it costs us a lot of money to stay open. So why deacon them, pastor them, or somebody ain't round them coming up with a plan for the people in the community, when without the people, the church could not last. The church can't stand. The church can't be open. And it's crazy that the church is still open, and it's only open because of the people and they hard-earned money. And you will allow these people to sit out in front of your building, that the people who work hard to have this building and have a place to go and worship, you're allowing these people to make in front of your building look horrible. That's bad business. I know, Willie, we don't look at church as a business. Church is a business. Yes, it is. So I hope Pastor is able to see the Willie Williams show, so he and or she can understand that what you is allowing is wrong. You should be out there giving them people the word and telling them people, you got to get from in front of this building like this right here. Let's see if we can put y'all to work or something like that right there. But you cannot post up in front of our building. This is the house of the Lord, and it will not be lorded in front of. But that little sympathy and empathy thing be coming now. Oh my God, these people is destitute. These people is homeless. These people have nothing. I don't care nothing about that. You can't post up in front of this church though. People pay for this building to be a certain way. And y'all got the nerve to be drinking your liquors and all that fly shit. Drinking the devil's juice and post up in front of the church though? We play too much. We really, really do. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back, man, 'cause y'all have made it to the end of the nightly news show around here in the doggone street. Damn it, I see 299 likes. Can we get at least one more like before we get on up out of here? I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player, man. I really, really do. Thank you. Remember, y'all share. Y'all tell somebody about the player. We still trying to go platinum out here. We trying to get our numbers up, man. We really is trying to do the work out here in these streets to get these numbers up. I need one more. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all made it over 300. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, hit right on 300. Thank you. I really do thank you. Shout out to everybody who had to went over there to twitch.tv.com, because we also live on twitch.com. I appreciate that. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's SCD Friday. And I hope that you all enjoyed y'all day. I hope that y'all just enjoyed the show. We got 306 likes. I really do appreciate that. Appreciate the support. Thank y'all for the Cash App, PayPals, and the Super Chat. I appreciate everything. I really, really do. We will be back tomorrow. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel too to watch my standalone videos, because that's where I put the standalone videos at. Say thanks for the stream. Appreciate it. You is welcome. I appreciate y'all for being around here, showing up. You know what I'm saying? He say thank you, Willie, for the show tonight. You're welcome. He say, did you get my message on Facebook Messenger? I haven't looked at it yet, but I see that the things done popped up. The notification things had done popped up. So I'm gonna go ahead on and check that out when I get off of here. I got to go, y'all. We got to roll. He said, Willie, everybody afraid of the IRS except the Lord. Damn shame. That's what's up. For real though. Oh, players, prostate cancer awareness right here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. Say your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la and or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Hold on, let me look at something, because I think some popped up. What did we do? There's something. They're announcing something. Hold on. Damn it, I thought I had a PayPal donation or something that I hadn't seen, but I didn't. It's okay. Y'all, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all. I'm out of here, man.